What's up, guys? What's up, my amazing, beautiful subscribers and viewers? So I know before that I said that I was going to start recording videos, and content weekly for you guys, and that was probably a few months ago. And then law school happened, and that thing was hard. But I'm here, I'm back, I'm dedicated, I'm on a good schedule, and I'm going to be bringing you some great videos. Since we recently just had and celebrated New Year's Day and New Year's Eve, I thought today would be the perfect time to have a little story time. Now, a couple years ago, before I even started YouTube, a lot of my friends suggested the idea that I make a video story time telling about what happened on my New Year's Eve celebration 2016. Now, guys, that's a story to tell. So let's get right into it right now. So it was New Year's Eve 2015 going into 2016. And I was looking for something to do, looking for a fun, lit time. So my cousins decided to have a New Year's Eve party at one of my cousins' house. And it started off a great night, a great time with family, friends, and just a good time celebrating the new year, like you should, with friends, family, and fun. So, we're having a good time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year's. Everyone's celebrating, hugging, calling other family members who couldn't be there. So it was really loud downstairs. So at midnight, after we all, screamed Happy New Year's, I went upstairs to call my mom, dad, and brother who weren't at the party, just to wish them Happy New Year and check on them and things. After I finished that phone call, I hear a big commotion downstairs. Now, if anybody knows me, and not just because I'm black, more so if you just know me personally, if I hear something crazy going on, I wasn't about to just go on downstairs. Like, I'm that guy, if there was a horror movie about me, there just wouldn't be a movie, because as soon as there's something scary, I'm out. So anyway, back to the story. So I decided to peek around the wall down the stairs to see what's going on. And just as I do that, out of nowhere, there's a police officer standing right there at the bottom of the stairs yelling, "Get down here right now." So at that point, I'm about to faint, pee on myself. So literally I run down the steps, hands up, like, just running down the steps. Don't know what's going on, like, bruh, what's happening? So as I get down there, I see about 15 other police officers in the house, a whole bunch of commotion going on, a whole bunch of confusion. I see people yelling, people crying, people screaming, and all of a sudden I just literally see my cousin go fly past me, because apparently he got too close to a police officer, as they would say, but it was just mayhem. So I get down there, one police officer yells, "Girls on this side, guys on this side, go through them all." So at this point, I'm like really still confused. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean go through us all? Then they proceed to search each of us one by one. I think I was about the second or like third guy that they got to search. So as I'm sitting there, first of all, mind you, that search was a little bit iffy, if you ask me. I mean, that police officer was all the way down in my pants. Now, I'm pretty sure that was pretty unnecessary and improper. And I'm going to have to look further into that, because if they're looking for a gun, I'm pretty sure you can feel that on the outside of someone's clothes. If they're looking for a gun, I'm pretty sure you... Oh, yeah. Yep, I said gun. We're going to get to that in a little bit. Sorry. So he then asked, the police officer was a white guy, then asked me for my ID. So I proceed to give him my ID, and now at this point I do something a little slick. Now I know it probably wasn't right, but I know that we have certain like stereotypes in society. Like, I thought maybe if I showed them that I was like in college trying to do the right thing pre-law, then they would kind of like let me go out of whatever mayhem is happening. So I pull out my Connecticut college ID. I pretend like my Connecticut college ID is stuck to the back of my driver's license. And you know, I'm kind of at this point going off of stereotypes, like, you know, maybe if they see that I'm pre-law and college and stuff, that whatever's going on here, I could try to slide my way on out. I know that probably wasn't right, but hey, it kind of worked, and we'll get to that. So as he looked at my ID, he's like, "You're not even 21 yet." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, and I was not drinking. You want to smell my breath? Look, cause don't play with me like that. I'm not. Nope. So, and after he gives my ID back, he looks at the other ID, and I'm like, "Oh, sorry, that's my school ID." I'm like, I'm actually pre-law at Connecticut College. And then the black police officer overhears this, and I guess when he heard pre-law, he came over. He was like, "Yeah, he looks like he's good," or whatever like that. So he tells me, he was like, "Young man, come over here." And he like walks me over to the side, and I'm like, "Okay, what's going on?" He was like, "You seem like a good kid," or whatever. He was like, "So just tell me where the gun is." At this point, my heart, I feel like I'm probably having a heart attack. I'm about to faint. I'm like, "Oh Lord, somebody murdered someone, and then we all about to go down." Like in my head, I'm trying to rehearse, like, okay, what I'm gonna do in jail, like how I'm gonna tell my mom and dad that I got arrested.
Or I'm innocent, and Mama, I love you. P.O.P. all the time. Right, these all good pimp squad, baby, for life.
I'm like, bruh, we going down. Cause I even though I know I have no parts as to what is going on, I'm just literally sitting here confused. Like, what? So I'm like, no. I'm like, a gun? I have no idea about no gun. I'm like, I don't even know why y'all in here at this point. Like, I was upstairs minding my own business. So, long story short, apparently, allegedly, one of my cousins was shooting a gun. They say that they saw one of my cousins shooting a gun into the air. You know how people, which I don't condone, how people do on New Year's Eve or stuff like that when it hits midnight. Apparently, they thought they seen one of my cousins doing that, and that's what prompted them to come into the home to search the home and everything. So after I tell them like I have no idea about any of that, they tell me that I can leave, go home. So I'm like, I need my coat, and he goes, "So you know we're gonna have to search your coat before we can release it to you." And I'm like, "Go ahead, sure," because I'm like, I don't have anything to do with this. And then I'm thinking, oh Lord, what if this supposed missing gun is in my coat? I'm like, oh gosh. So here's another moment that my like heart is beating. He goes through the coat, everything's good, and he's telling me, "Okay, get out." So I'm starting to leave, but in this point, it's dawning on me. I'm like, my ride is still in it's still in this house, so how am I getting home? So he goes, "So just wait outside." So we're waiting outside. I'm waiting outside with some of my other cousins. Like, people are still confused and everything. And like, mind you, that night I believe it was one of like the coldest New Year's Eve, so it was about like 15-20 degrees. So we're all outside shivering, don't know what's going on. Then we finally see one of my cousins being taken away. So there's just like more mayhem erupting, and the police officer is like, "Go home, go home." And then my older cousin, you know, she always with the sly but smart remark, and she goes, "So officer, you're gonna tell all these people who have been clearly drinking to go get in their cars right now and drive home?" And he goes, "Well, then just stand there." And I'm just like, I'm trying to hold in my laugh, and I'm like, you know how these police officers are. So long story short, everything sorted itself out. And at this point, I'm like, I didn't tell my mom and dad yet, because I'm like, they're gonna freak out or whatever. Next thing you know, I get a call from my mom and dad talking about, "What is going on? Where are you at?" I'm like, "How did you know?" My aunt ratted us all out. Called called the parents and everything. So, but I'm like, they were gonna find out I didn't do anything, but I just wanted everything to calm down first. So we eventually got a ride home. I went and I spent the night at my other cousin's home, and everything sorted. That one cousin that was taken away, no charges filed, everything's good with that situation. But yeah, it was just a very, very eventful New Year's Eve, and it tried to traumatize me about parties. Like, I'm finally just starting to get over it. Like, yeah, I can step a foot outside as long as I don't see no police officer on New Year's Eve. But yep, so that was my New Year's Eve 2016 story, the night that I at least thought that I was about to get arrested. So comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below any crazy stories that you have from your New Year's Eve. And also comment, I'm new to this, like new to YouTube. This is one of my first videos, so tell me what you want to see. Do you want to see more story times? Do you want to see vlogs? Do you want to see challenges, pranks? I'm really seeing this channel more so as a variety channel, so you're going to get a little bit of everything. So comment down below and let me know, what do you want to see, because I'm definitely taking requests. And you're definitely going to see another video this week. I'm going to restaurant week with a lot of my family members to a nice restaurant in Center City, Philadelphia. So that should be a good night, and I'm bringing you along. So I guess I'll see you Friday with the next video. Thanks for watching.